You have decided to be a forex trader, but you don't know what forex market is and how the mechanism works inside of the market. So in today's video, I'll be trying to explain to someone who have no idea about the forex is. So first of all, forex is a foreign exchange. In this market, we are trading the value exchanges between two currencies and try to make profit by analyzing the market. Forex is the largest market and it's open 24/7 between Monday and Friday. We have 3 different sessions and each session has its own characteristics and patterns. So what is this that we are trading? The value exchanges between two currency is pip. So what is pip? Pip is a percentage point, the smallest price movement. So you may get used to heard like $1.10, but after those O's, there is this very small number. So that number we are taking it as a pip. So for an example, if USD moves from 1.130 to 201, it means 1 pip changes. So you will be hearing this pip every time because that's how we calculate our stop loss in the future. I'll be teaching you. Stop loss is going to be amount of risk that you are going to be taking while opening a position. For another example, GBP USD moves from 1.2550 to 12560. So 10 pips of differences, right? So this is some kind of term that we are always going to be using. And let's try to see our pip and try to calculate. So let's give an example. Like I am live trading and I'm trying to calculate my stop loss by pip. Here's our live chart. This is Euro USD, which means the power of the euro against American US dollar. So here is a black bar at the right side, as you can see. So the last numbers are going to be considered as pip that we were talking about. So when am I going to be using these pips while calculating my risk? So at every trade, we need to know how much money we are going to be risking, which is the most important rule to manage our account. So of course in today's video we are not going to be discussing about where to put my stop loss at a perfect place or something. First of all, we need to learn what is the market and how the price are changing. You need to learn the graphics, the candles, and then later on, time by time, after experiencing different kind of strategies, etc., you will understand where are you going to put in your stop loss. But in generally, this is the amount of risk each trade you are going to be putting inside of the market. So that's why it's important. Now we are going to be calculating our risk by the pips. Here's a calculator that I'm using. There are many different kind of calculator, but we can use different websites. It doesn't matter. It shows the same thing. Let's say we have decided to put our long position at that point till the end. This red area is basically the amount of money I am risking if the money breaks this low. Let's say my account is $10,000. I'm risking 1%, and if the price breaks this low, I'll be losing $100. But while entering a trade, you need to choose a lot size. So by calculating this, what amount of lot you need to put inside of the market. So here's a measure. I'm clicking the measure and then I will put it from my entry till my low. This number is the total amount of pip, 19.1. Okay, here's my calculator. It was 19.1 pip. My account was $10,000 and I want to risk 1%. I need to use 0.5 lots in my trade to risk 1% for my position. And also, let's say this red area, we were risking $100 and then we win the trade at the end of the swing, which means we gained $270. Is the value of pip is the same for all exchanges? No. Each currency has a different exchange rates, monetary policies, value, etc., etc. So if you ever think like 10 pip means $10, it is not. And if you don't know the differences, and if you don't know the value of the pip, and if you ever think like at every graphic at every chart 1 pip $1. No, it is not. So you may open a wrong position. So my suggestion is, after making your analyzings, calculate the amount of risk and a lot size before entering the market. Sessions. We have three different main sessions inside of the market, and each of these sessions has their own characteristics inside of the market. On Mondays, it starts with Asia session. Asia session is being known by a liquidity pool because of the price moves that it generates, such as swinging from high to low, low to high. And then we have a London session where the European traders are entering inside of the market. So when the London session starts, it has a very high liquidity in the market, especially Euro GBP and CHF. And the last session is New York session. New York may do the biggest move compared to other sessions. It has a very high liquidity and a very high volume, because as you know, the US dollar is the most dominant currency. And at this session, not only European traders are inside, also the American traders are inside of the market putting their positions. In the last slide, I want to put the questions which are being asked the most. So first of all, we have talked about sessions, and you might ask me, what is the best time for trading them? And I will say to you, what is the best time for you to trade? I may say Asia session is great for trading, but maybe you are living in Denmark and because of time differences, you cannot trade the Asia session. Or maybe for other person may say, I have understood the London session's characteristics so well. I have my strategy, and the market time when it opens suits my lifestyle. Or someone can say, I'm already living in New York and I'm waking up early. It suits my lifestyle, it suits my strategy and my character. So, okay, that's the best session for you to trade. And the second question is, what is the best indicator? There is no best indicator. And also, there is no indicator that will make you a bunch of money. I think we need to start from there. On YouTube or Instagram, while scrolling the reels, you are always seeing some X indicator shows a perfect entry area and a perfect take profit, right? And you think like, instead of understanding and learning the market, I can use some coding which already knows. The real translation of this question is, I am so lazy that I want to risk my money based on some coded indicator, give my back to my chair and watch my profit. So there's no such a word like that. Otherwise, the big banks will trade their billions of dollars with AI. There is no easy money. Start learning the market. Give some time in it. It's not an easy process. Overall, every trader is becoming profitable in 1 year or 2 years. It depends on the person. But the question is, this is a long process, and are you willing to put the work in that is being required? What is the best strategy? Okay, this question is the same with the first one. It depends on you, it depends on your personality, and it depends on your experiences. So if you're someone who have less time for trading, you can do swing trading in high time frames like 4 hour or daily candles. You may use it. Or let's say you are someone who trades only one currency, except trading 10 different kind of stocks or money exchange. After time by time, you will be understanding which one suits you the best. So give it some time and try to learn as much as you can. And the last question, and the most common one, how can I make the most amount of money? Who knows? There are some traders who makes 100,000 a month, and there are some traders who makes 100K a year. It's up to some stuff. For an example, I am managing $1 million account. You are managing $100,000 account. Both of us made 3% profit at the end of the month. And my 3% is not going to same with your 3%, for an example. And if you say to me like, I don't even have any money to trade, you can save some $200 and attend to a $10,000 account challenge from fund from fund companies. But first, you need to trade live markets with demo accounts, not the real money, but demo. So after experiencing live trading straight 5 months, 6 months, if you trust yourself, you can attend the fund companies and try to see how the things are actually working. So in today's video, I try to explain you the basics of the forex markets and the logic behind it. So if you have any questions or any ideas for me to shoot for you, please leave your thoughts in the comment section and see you in the coming up videos. Thank you for watching.